George H.W. Bush, the 41st President of the United States, left an indelible mark on American history. His leadership was marked by significant contributions, including the peaceful conclusion of the Cold War, a feat that required both diplomatic finesse and unwavering resolve. Additionally, President Bush championed equal rights by signing the Americans with Disabilities Act into law, transforming the lives of millions. These landmark achievements represent just a fraction of the impact George H.W. Bush had on America and the world. Born on June 12, 1924, in Milton, Massachusetts, George H.W. Bush was destined for a life of service. His journey began in earnest with his enlistment in the U.S. Navy during World War II, becoming the youngest aviator in the Navy at the time. This early experience shaped Bush's dedication to public service and patriotism, which would guide him throughout his life. Upon returning from war, Bush was not content to rest on his laurels. He ventured into politics, first serving as a U.S. congressman from Texas, then taking on roles as ambassador to the United Nations and director of the Central Intelligence Agency. Each role further refined his understanding of the complexities of global politics and governance. In 1980, Bush's political career took a significant turn as he became vice president under Ronald Reagan. For 8 years, he stood by Reagan's side, navigating the tumultuous waters of the Cold War. His tenure was marked by a commitment to diplomacy and a firm belief in American values. Finally, in 1989, Bush assumed the highest office in the land as the 41st President of the United States. His presidency was a time of change, from the fall of the Berlin Wall to the end of the Cold War. Throughout it all, Bush remained steadfast, guiding the nation with a steady hand. George H.W. Bush's presidency marked the end of an era, but his influence continued long after he left the White House. George H.W. Bush passed away on November 30, 2018, leaving behind a legacy of leadership and service. His policies and decisions continue to resonate, shaping America and the world in profound ways. From his stewardship during the fall of the Berlin Wall to his deft handling of the Gulf War, his impact is undeniable and enduring. But perhaps more than his political achievements, it's Bush's values that leave a lasting imprint. He championed public service, not as a duty, but as a privilege. He embodied personal integrity, demonstrating that leadership is as much about character as it is about action. And he proposed a vision of a kinder, gentler nation, a call to empathy and compassion that resonates even today. As we remember George H.W. Bush, we honor a man who dedicated his life to serving his country and shaping a world that is more peaceful, more inclusive, and more just.